Bob opens his eyes inside a Stone Age tribe. The first thing he sees is a woman holding a baby. Next to her sits a man. But the man is not looking at her. He is quietly helping another woman prepare food. And across the fire, another man is laughing with the first woman like they have known each other for years. Bob's modern brain instantly panics. Someone is cheating. Someone is heartbroken. Someone is about to explode. Nobody is. Because everything Bob thinks he knows about love, loyalty, jealousy, and romance is about to be shattered. And the truth about Stone Age love is far stranger and far more beautiful than modern people imagine. Bob leans over to the elder and whispers his theory. The elder listens patiently, then quietly explains. Nothing dramatic is happening. These are just people living inside a tight cooperative group. Some are partners, some are friends, some are family, some are somewhere in between. And in this world, one person did not have to be your entire universe. Bob is stunned. In his mind, love has always meant one person, one relationship, one forever. But anthropology tells a much bigger story. Across thousands of human societies, scientists have found something surprising. There has never been one universal rule for how humans love. Some groups formed lifelong pair bonds, some formed short bonds, some allowed remarriage after loss, some encouraged very close cooperation between multiple adults raising children together. Human love did not evolve as one strict pattern. It evolved as a toolbox. Now Bob watches something else, a young couple walking hand in hand near the trees. They stare at each other. They smile. They quietly disappear for a while. Bob assumes this is a modern movie moment. But that quiet spark is ancient, very ancient. Neuroscience shows that the same brain systems that light up when modern humans fall in love have existed in our species for tens of thousands of years. Dopamine, oxytocin, attachment circuits, reward pathways, all wired into the human brain long before poems or wedding rings. Ancient humans absolutely fell in love. They just did not always build their entire lives around it. Bob whispers that this is beautiful. The elder replies that this is normal. Now Bob spots a man returning from a hunt. He hands most of the meat to a woman who is clearly his partner, but he also gives smaller portions to other members of the tribe. Older people, sick people, children who are not his. Bob assumes he is showing off. He is not. In small ancient groups, generosity was one of the most attractive traits a person could have. A selfish partner was a warning sign. A generous partner was survival insurance. Anthropologists studying modern hunter-gatherer societies have consistently found that reliability, kindness, and cooperation matter deeply in mate choice. Ancient love was not blind. It was extremely observant. Then Bob sees something confusing. Two adults arguing, loudly. He assumes their relationship is ending. The elder shakes her head. In a small tribe where every person depended on every other person, arguments were common, but so was making up. Because breaking a bond could cost you shelter, food, help, and community support. Emotional repair was almost as important as emotional connection. Ancient couples fought. They also forgave more quickly than modern couples often do. Because loneliness in the Stone Age was not just sadness, it was danger. Now, Bob wonders about jealousy. He watches a man tense up when another man walks too close to his partner. Bob laughs. Some things never change. The elder gently explains that jealousy is very old. Evolutionary psychologists believe it may have evolved as an alarm system, not to make people miserable, but to protect valuable bonds. A partner who helped raise your children, gathered food with you, and shared your shelter was extremely important. Losing that partner could threaten your family's survival. Jealousy was not romantic decoration. It was emotional security software. But here is the twist. Jealousy also came with a heavy cost. Groups that could not manage it fell apart quickly. So ancient humans developed rituals, promises, community rules, and reputation systems to keep bonds stable. In many ways, ancient tribes were the original relationship therapists. Bob suddenly notices two elders sitting together. Wrinkled hands, quiet smiles. They have clearly been partners for decades. He asks the tribe how they stayed together so long. Nobody talks about romance. They talk about shared children, shared work, shared loss, shared survival. Long-term pair bonding was strongly favored by evolution for one simple reason. Human babies are helpless for years. Raising one child took not just two adults, but often an entire cooperative network. Long-term bonds increased the chance that children survived. Loyalty was not a moral rule. Loyalty was infrastructure. Bob feels something unfamiliar. Not surprise, something quieter, deeper. Because he is beginning to understand what love actually was in the ancient world. Love was practical. Love was emotional. Love was strategic. Love was the invisible glue that held small tribes together for thousands of generations. Now Bob thinks about modern life. Dating apps, ghosting, instant matches, endless choices. Yet humans still fall in love the same way, still feel jealousy, still crave loyalty, still break down when someone they trust betrays them, still stay awake at night wondering if their partner is thinking about them. That is not weakness. That is ancient wiring inside a modern world. Your Stone Age brain is not confused. The world around it has just changed faster than evolution can update. Bob sits by the fire and quietly whispers something to himself. Maybe love was never invented by poets. Maybe it was engineered by survival. And maybe the reason love still hurts, still heals, and still shapes our entire lives is because it was one of the greatest tools humanity ever created. But Bob's next journey will uncover something even stranger.